Have you ever wasted a whole day doing nothing meaningful? Just lying around telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow? But what if tomorrow never gives you the same chance again? This is the story of a boy who learned. Sometimes laziness can cost you everything. There was once a boy named Arjun. Arjun was smart, kind, and full of dreams. But there was one problem. He was terribly lazy. He always told himself, I'll start tomorrow. I'll study later. I'll fix it someday. Whether it was his schoolwork, his goals, or even simple tasks, Arjun delayed everything. His parents often warned him, Arjun, time waits for no one. Don't waste your youth. But Arjun laughed and said, Relax, I have plenty of time. One summer, Arjun's school announced a big science competition. The winner would get a scholarship, a chance to study in one of the best colleges in the country. This was Arjun's dream. He promised himself, I'll prepare tomorrow, but tomorrow became the next day. And the next day became another excuse. Instead of working, Arjun spent hours on his phone, scrolling endlessly, laughing at videos, telling himself, I'll catch up later. There's still time, but days turned into weeks. The competition was getting closer, and Arjun, he hadn't even started. One evening, his best friend Rohan came over. Rohan was preparing hard. He had already built half of his science project. He told Arjun, Come on, let's work together. We can win this. But Arjun shrugged. Chill, Rohan, I'll do it next week. I work best at the last minute, Rohan sighed. He knew his friend well, but he couldn't wait, so he kept working alone. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. The school auditorium was filled with bright young students, all carrying their projects with pride. Rohan stood there with his beautiful working model. The judges admired it. The audience clapped. And Arjun? He stood empty-handed. He had tried to put something together the night before, but it was a mess. The wires didn't work. The design was half-finished. It was too late. When the results were announced, Rohan won second place. The scholarship was his. Arjun sat in the corner, heart heavy, eyes full of regret. For the first time in his life, he realized the cost of his laziness. It wasn't just about losing a competition. It was about losing an opportunity he could never get back. That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He kept asking himself, Why did I waste so much time? Why did I think tomorrow would always come? What if I lose more chances like this? What if my whole life slips away while I'm busy being lazy? The next morning, Arjun made a decision. No more tomorrow. No more excuses. He started small, waking up early, finishing his tasks on time, staying away from distractions when it was time to work. At first, it was hard. The habits of laziness pulled him back again and again. But every time he felt like delaying, he remembered that empty-handed day. The day when he lost something priceless because he thought he had enough time. Slowly, things began to change. His grades improved. His confidence grew. And most importantly, he stopped taking time for granted. Years later, Arjun looked back and realized that one painful failure had become his biggest teacher. My friend Arjun's story is not just his. It's the story of so many of us. We waste hours, days, even years, thinking we'll start tomorrow. We forget. Time doesn't wait. Every second that passes is a chance that never comes back. Your dreams, your goals, your future, they all depend on how you use your time today. So ask yourself, what are you delaying right now? What dream are you pushing to tomorrow? And what will it cost you if tomorrow never gives you the same chance again? Don't let laziness steal your life. Value your time. Act now. Because one day, you will look back. And you will either say, I'm glad I started, or you will whisper in regret, I wish I had. The choice is yours.